Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am at the Nassau County Health and Human Services. I'm going to get an application for Jason so that he can apply for emergency Medicaid. I assumed that had been done already when he was in the hospital and saw the social worker about charity care, but apparently it has not been done. When he called to make an appointment for today for the CAT scan, remember I told you the other day that they said that it was going to be $1,206. Well, it took them several hours to get back to him, and finally they did call him back yesterday and told him that it was a mistake, that it's actually $1,900. So I've got to help him get something done. He's too sick to deal with all of this paperwork and government red tape. So let me see what I can get done for my son today. Okay, so I waited in line and they told me to come here to get the application and fill it out for him.
That's the one that I'm looking for. Let me see.
Huh?
That's child support.
And she said, this is what it looks like, and it's in Spanish. I can't read it.
I think
so.
this is English. Yeah. It's different.
Okay, health insurance. Would this be for Medicaid? Well, the picture's the same, so maybe that is the English one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And they have one for energy assistance. That's for SNAP. I'm looking for the energy assistance for me. New example for certain benefits and services. I guess that's it. Let's see. Heat benefits, LDSS 3421. LDSS 3421. Medicaid savings. Oh, they don't have any heat. I wanted to apply for that help with my energy bills. That sucks. Okay, well, let me take these home and start filling out this application. Okay, so I got the application. The lady told me to fill it out and to drop it into a box, and then someone would call me. So I called Jason, all excited about having the application. And he told me that BB just found out that there's a new gastroenterologist that is affiliated with the hospital that is in Aguadilla. Because the urologist, he was seeing a urologist for the bladder infection and then a gastroenterology for the diverticulitis. But they weren't, they didn't have it connected to where, there was no diagnosis of a fistula until he got here. So, I just felt like the gastroenterologist wasn't doing nothing to help him. So anyway, I got the application for the emergency Medicaid. I gotta turn the air on, y'all. I'm hot. I'm old course, not wanting to run. all I need for it to break down. So anyway, I got in line and I got the application. Y'all saw me trying to find one that was in English. All of them were in Spanish, just about. They didn't have any applications for the Long Island Heating Assistance Program. So anyway, I called Jason. I said, I'm here at DHHS and I'm going to apply for the emergency Medicaid for you. And he said that BB had just called him and told him that there was an announcement made that there's a new gastroenterologist affiliated with the hospital in Aguadilla. So now Jason has hope. He thinks that he's going to go back to Aguadilla and see this new gastroenterologist and that she's going to take care of everything. So when I was in line to set up, to start applying, I called him and he wouldn't give me a social security number. I mean, what do you do when your child is an adult and they don't want to comply with what you're trying to do to help them to get well? You can't spank them or put them in timeout or anything like you did with them when they were little. I can't really hold it against him, the way that he's feeling. He's just terribly overwhelmed, stressed, in pain, doesn't know what's up and what's down. Just watching this guy over here just picked up a cigarette butt and lit it. I wouldn't smoke a cigarette, no matter how bad my nicotine craving was. I wouldn't smoke somebody else's cigarette butt. But anyway, I was really surprised they weren't, all backed up, and it seemed pretty orderly in there, although they had several police officers in there keeping the peace. Usually when you go into a welfare office, there are people lined up, waiting for hours to see somebody. But I don't know what to do. I need y'all to help me decide what I should do. Should I, beat him in the head and try to make him stay here and get everything done here, or just let him go back and try it? I don't know how much longer he can go. He's out of antibiotics. He can't stay on these antibiotics forever. I'm sure his doctor will put him back on them. I just hate being in a position like this, trying to make these life and death decisions and being limited by roadblocks of, not having medical insurance and all the things that go along with problems in life. And now with him being non-compliant with me, me and his sister are doing everything that we can to help. I don't want him to go home and die. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. Or he'll go home and get so sick to where he's not able to fly back. It's a 3.5-hour flight. He already has to get a seat in the back of the plane as close to the bathroom as possible. But I know I've got to get myself together. I can't continue like this, being upset and stressed and, not able to sleep and worry. And I think, I had made all of that food for him. I used money that Will sent me for expenses to buy all of that food and make all of those soups and everything for him, and put gas in my car. So I guess he got a flight back to Puerto Rico tonight. It leaves around 9. But Husani will be home from work, so Jill should be able to take him to the airport. But, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind taking him. I do want to see him again before he leaves. Because now I just feel like I'm left holding the ball and not knowing which way it's going to swing into health and wellness and surgery and hopefully health and wellness, or infection and sepsis and death. You know, we're at a pinnacle right now. I know this has all of y'all upset too, and I'm so sorry to burden y'all with my problems. Please forgive me. But, you know, you're my family. I have to turn to you in my desperation and in my time of need. It's 2:30. I need to go home and make me a sandwich. Probably lay down and rest a while. I'm going to see if I can find that old Uber card that I had. It's a card that they give you, so like if you you know, have to pick up food from have to shop at 7-Eleven or shop at the store for a customer, you have a little credit card. But I just got rid of everything because it was costing me more money to make the deliveries than what I was making. But, you know, I need to make some money, so I guess I could give it another shot. They would send me another card, but let me think about it. Okay, I hope that y'all will give me a thumbs up, and I hope that you will just keep on coming back. Thank you guys. Bye.